Another U-Haul trip. This was not planned, but you know, I could have delayed coming into Salida by day, but that did not buy me anything today. So it was obviously by going around town was not quite shape to make any distance difference. So getting to Salida East Campground along the river, Arkansas River. That's part of the Colorado State Park thingamajig, string of campgrounds, and heading towards Salida East. That's I don't know how far from Salida, but you know. Anyway, and then I'm gonna camp there 2 nights, leave the bike all gear there, and return the truck to U-Haul in Salida, and so forth. Passing through interesting little town and beautiful scenery, I keep yawning. It's just like sleepy, and it's not like that when cycling. Huh, how's that? Got myself a beer for camping. How's that? Got myself a beer. Was it Corona? Which one was the better one? I don't remember. So there's an accident. Oil field, liquid waste carrying truck flipped over on the highway I'm supposed to go on, and it's a recovery going on. And interestingly, just before I left Westcliffe at the sandwich shop, I was talking to safety guy for these liquid waste hauling guy. You know, they were talking about another one flipping over kind of thing. So this is, and then I had a chat with him about why these things happen, or why it is different from solid good trucks, and how liquid hauling trucks can flip over. Anyway, so I'm in the thick of it and back on the dirt road of the U-Haul truck. How about? I believe this is a part of the dirt route between Westcliffe and Salida. I would have taken my bike. This is also part of the cycling route between Westcliffe and Salida. So another bit of a secondary or tertiary highway. So after all, maybe jumping ahead by renting a truck wasn't such a, you know, dread, because I'm tired and cycling on this thing into Salida. Not sure I'm so excited, but driving truck is fine. Arkansas River. Whee! This is something completely unexpected. Wow, Now is easy. Lousy, yes. This is my camping spot for tonight and tomorrow until I get into Salida. I am a few miles southeast of Salida along the Arkansas River, and this is a state park. Here's my bike. And this morning's discovery about loose axle bolt front wheel, that was a shocker. It basically, came all the way out. Threading was done, and it just pulled right out. Or it would have pulled right out without any load on it. So, check the axle bolts. Sure, you all check your axle tightening torque carefully. Mine, I found, is loose, like that. Jeez. And how do I look today? Better after 2 big sandwiches, 1 big bottle of beer, and 7:20, ready to go sleep. And good night. And tomorrow I'm gonna return the rental U-Haul and ride back a couple of miles to the campground. Morning. Today's a day 16th. Get to return the U-Haul this morning by 9 o'clock and leave my gear here. Ride back, I think it's only a couple of miles, not exactly sure. And hang out all day and ride into town tomorrow. That's 17th, the final leg of this, a final ride day of this leg. It's cold, somewhat cold. I need longer. Very nice place out there, all these things. Just returned the truck, heading back to the campground, a couple of miles on this road. Here, this stretch has got a wide final. This is the last day, 17, of the TAT RideDirt final push into town, which is not very far at all. Also, this is calendar days 21. I think 3 weeks since I left. I left June 13th, Wichita, and today is July 3rd. Does that make 21 days? Something like that. Anyway, for the life of me, I'm having a hard time trying to figure out how many meals I have to get in Salida to go on the next leg, which is meeting Jennifer, Lance, and Christy in a few days and going up Great Divide, Colorado to Kremlin. Anyway, so I think I'm in the crossroads of city life, schedule, mentality, or sensitivity, as well as out in the woods, dirt, doing things, and haven't these animal sense picked up yet or kicked in yet. Well, I don't have any. Anyway, written out things seem to work better than just figure it out on the head and put it into the phone reminder. It's totally not working. So, well, hopefully I get just right number of foods, and then I have a couple of days to go over and over, scrutinize. So maybe it'll be okay. Today is the day 17th of Ride, and it's the final TAT ride to Salida. Just a few miles, and I'm gonna try to get a haircut, stuff like that. I think I'll be too early in town to check into a motel, so run around, do some shopping for the next leg, Great Divide Route, Colorado northbound, and also look, I'll have the bike chain cleaned if they do that, or I have to buy stuff for it. This is the look of the campground. It's very busy campground for, well, not busy with day users, busy with the rafting day users, commercial, coming and going all the time. The highway has wide shoulder for all the way into town, so that's reasonable. Okay, 2 hands on the bar. Headwind, another headwind. Last day, jeez. Garmin found me one, finally. That's looks like a working. Side road, a little while, and then should be in town sooner or later. I am in Salida outskirts, bike lane. Smells Mexican. Oh yes, it's right there. There's a cafe. You crazy? You got a whole lane next to you. My bike while I'm getting a haircut. There goes my A1C. This is the first place since Wyoming that's a cortado. Right. My God, that's amazing. Here's the trip map, about 800 miles altogether, 21 days, starting in Wichita and ending in Salida, Colorado. I'm settled in the motel in Salida, and I've got already showered, and I've got a haircut. Look at this beard worked on. The bike, the drivetrain is cleaned and re-lubed by bike shop. They did a quick thing while I was, hanging out for lunch. And the lunch, I already had beer, linguine with seafood, dessert for ice cream, bad for myself, and a coffee. Talked to a guy in a gallery. He's a painter himself, and had a good time. And also did the laundry. There was a person also doing laundry, and she was wearing rain jacket and rain pants, so obviously she's doing the whole laundry deal, and she says she's on the Colorado Trail. That's a big job. Anyway, so good. I also did some food shopping and more gas for the next leg, which is from here to Kremlin with Christy, Jennifer, and Lance. So I'm gonna meet them in a few days and hopefully make another great riding trip with them. All right, and everybody, thank you very much for watching, spending time.